Hi there and welcome to the weekly wrap for the first week of the new year. This week has seen an interesting start with full focus on China and their new circuit breaker policy. In terms of their first session, Chinese stocks were halted limit down after falling 7% following on from disappointed Chinese PMI manufacturing data. As such, saw a poor start for both US and European equities, with the S&P 500 seeing its worst start to the year ever. However, on Thursday we did see China suspend their circuit breaker policy after their previous session saw one of the shortest trading days ever, lasting only just 30 minutes. Now, in terms of some of the other news we have had this week, FOMC minutes on Wednesday, a slight non-event, did cause a marginal dovish bias after they stated that the decision itself was a close call, while stating there are considerable risks to the inflation targets. Now, in terms of risk-off sentiment, that was bolstered further by reports out of North Korea stating that they had successfully tested a hydrogen bomb, causing in turn for South Korea to restart their propaganda speakers across the border. Now, briefly just looking at the UK and some of the commentary from there, highlights this week on George Osborne, just highlighting the global concerns and risks to the UK economy while continuing Brexit fears circulate. As such, we have seen cable fall over 200 pips this week. Now finally, in terms of the US, the non-farm payroll report on Friday showed a solid beat, coming in at 292,000 above the expected 200,000. However, we did see both the average hourly earnings monthly and yearly figures miss on expectations. Now that in focus being as the Fed are looking at it as a key indicator for wage inflation. So as such, the early downside in Euro-dollar and US 10-year futures was retraced, given its miss on expectations. Now finally, just having a quick look ahead to next week and the key events. Thursday sees the Bank of England rate decision, while we also have the ECB minutes, US key data points, retail sales and PPI releases, alongside a plethora of Fed speakers. Thanks very much for watching, hope you have a good weekend and look forward to seeing you next week.